Have you ever felt trapped by your past? As if the story of who you were yesterday dictates the person you are forced to be today? You work hard, you try to change, but it feels like you're running on a treadmill, fighting against a current that always pulls you back to familiar circumstances, familiar feelings, and familiar limitations. This feeling of being stuck isn't a personal failure. It's a profound misunderstanding of how reality and time actually work. You've been taught to see time as a single, unbreakable line stretching from a fixed past into a yet-to-be-created future. You believe you have to slowly build your desired life, brick by painstaking brick, over this linear path. But what if that entire premise is an illusion? What if the past you're trying to escape and the future you're trying to build are not set in stone? The truth is, the very fabric of your reality is not what you think it is. The reason you feel stuck is because you are unknowingly reliving a version of the past over and over again, believing it is the present. You are caught in a feedback loop, and the key to breaking free doesn't lie in working harder within the loop. It lies in understanding the fundamental laws that govern it and using them to step out of it entirely. This is not about positive thinking. This is about a radical shift in your understanding of yourself as the powerful conscious observer of your reality. The solution is to stop trying to create your future and start selecting it. This might sound strange, but it is the most profound truth that modern science is beginning to confirm. A truth that ancient spiritual traditions have known for millennia. Quantum physics reveals a universe that is radically different from our everyday experience. At the subatomic level, reality isn't a collection of solid things. It's a shimmering field of infinite potential, a sea of energy and information. Quantum theory suggests that every single possibility, every outcome, every version of your life already exists as a potential in this field. Think of it like this. All the television channels exist simultaneously. You don't create the program you want to watch. You simply use the remote to tune to the frequency of the channel that is already broadcasting it. Your consciousness, specifically your vibrational frequency, is that remote. Your frequency is the combined energetic signature of your thoughts and emotions. When you consistently think thoughts of lack and feel the emotions of fear or frustration, you are broadcasting a specific frequency. The quantum field, which is neutral and simply responds to energy, has no choice but to match your broadcast with a reality, a timeline, that resonates with lack, fear, and frustration. You are not creating these circumstances. You are selecting the timeline where they are the dominant reality. You are collapsing potential into experience based on your state of being. The game changer is realizing you hold the remote. You can consciously change the channel at any moment. But if it's that simple, why isn't everyone living their dream life? The barrier is your identity. Your subconscious mind, which neuroscience tells us governs at least 95% of your life, is a record of the past. It's a collection of conditioned programs, beliefs, and emotional memories. Your personality, for the most part, is a set of memorized behaviors and emotional reactions. You have become so accustomed to thinking and feeling a certain way that this state of being has become your identity. You believe you are your past. When you try to change, your body, which has been conditioned to the familiar chemical state of your old self, literally rebels. It sends signals to your brain, creating thoughts and urges that pull you back to what is familiar. You might decide to be abundant, but your subconscious identity, programmed for scarcity, will sabotage your efforts. This is the internal battle. It's the addicted part of you craving the familiar emotional drug of worry, guilt, or victimhood. To truly change your reality, you must be willing to let go of the person you have been. You have to become so uncomfortable in your old state of being that you would rather step into the unknown void of possibility than spend one more moment living as your past self. True change requires a death of the old identity. You must decide that your vision for the future is more important than the emotional baggage of your past. So, how do you make this rapid shift? The key is embodiment. You must embody the energetic and emotional state of the person you want to become right now. It is not enough to simply think about your desired future. You must feel it as if it is already your present reality. This is the practical application of the observer effect. In the famous double-slit experiment, quantum particles behave as a wave of all possibilities until they are observed, at which point they collapse into a single particle, a single reality. Your focused attention, charged with elevated emotion, is the act of observation that collapses potential. Here is a practical method. First, get clear on the future you want to select. Who is that version of you? What do they feel like? Don't just focus on what they have. Focus on their state of being. Do they feel free, abundant, loved, joyful? Second, you must practice feeling those emotions daily. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and ask yourself, what would it feel like if my dream was my reality right now? And then allow yourself to generate that feeling in your body. Let the gratitude, the freedom, the love wash over you. When you do this, you are changing your biology. You are firing new neural pathways in your brain and sending new emotional signals to your body. Dr. Joe Dispenza's work shows how this practice can literally change your brain and even your gene expression. A field known as epigenetics, you are no longer just thinking about a new future. You are signaling to the quantum field from that future. You are broadcasting a new electromagnetic signature, a new request, telling the field to show you a reality that matches this new you. Let's go deeper. You are a multidimensional being experiencing a sliver of reality through your 5 senses. The timelines we've been discussing are not just abstract concepts. They are actual parallel realities, different frames of a cosmic film. When you change your frequency, you are literally shifting your consciousness to a different frame. The you that is struggling and the you that is thriving both already exist. The only difference between them is their energy, their state of being. Your job is to match the frequency of the reality you wish to experience. The challenge is maintaining coherence. Coherence is when your thoughts and your feelings are aligned. You can't think abundant thoughts while feeling the emotion of lack and expect to shift. This is incoherence. It sends a mixed, chaotic signal to the quantum field. The universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to who you are being. This is a law of resonance. Ancient spiritual traditions understood this profoundly. The Bible says, "To those who have, more will be given." This isn't about material possessions. It's about consciousness. To the one who has the consciousness of abundance, more abundance is given. To the one who has the consciousness of gratitude, more to be grateful for is given. Vedanta philosophy speaks of Maya, the illusion that our sensory reality is the only reality. It teaches that by transcending this illusion, we can access a deeper truth of unity and potential. You break through the illusion of your current circumstances by raising your energy above them, by refusing to let your external world dictate your internal state. You must be greater than your environment. Your energy must be more powerful than your past. This is the essence of becoming a conscious creator, or more accurately, a conscious selector. So how do you integrate this into your daily life? The first step is to reclaim your attention. Your attention is your most precious currency. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. For most people, their attention is hijacked by the past, by social media, by problems. You must become a vigilant guardian of your focus. Start your day with a clear intention. Instead of grabbing your phone and letting the world dictate your energy, spend the first few minutes in that state of your future self. Feel the gratitude for the life you are stepping into. Throughout the day, set reminders to check in with yourself. Ask, what am I broadcasting right now? Am I in the energy of my past or my future? When you catch yourself in a negative thought loop or an old emotional pattern, don't judge it. Simply acknowledge it and gently redirect your focus. Say to yourself, this is the old me. This is the old timeline. I am choosing something new. Then, take a few deep breaths and consciously generate the feeling of your wish fulfilled. This isn't about ignoring problems. It's about approaching them from a new state of consciousness. When you operate from a state of wholeness and resourcefulness, you find solutions and opportunities that were invisible to you from a state of lack and fear. I invite you to make this a practice. For the next 7 days, commit to spending 10 minutes every morning and 10 minutes every evening embodying the feeling of your desired reality. Feel it with every cell of your being until it feels more real than your current problems. The greatest challenge you will face on this journey is your own doubt, fueled by the evidence of your senses. You will practice feeling abundant, then open your eyes and see the same bank account. You will practice feeling healthy, and a familiar ache will appear. This is the critical moment. This is the test. Your 5 senses are reporting from the past. Reality takes a moment to catch up to your new energetic broadcast. This is where most people give up. They say, "It's not working," and they immediately revert to their old state of being, perpetuating the old reality. You have to have more faith in the unseen quantum field of potential than you do in your current, limited 3D reality. You must turn your back on what your senses tell you and hold the line. Persist in your new state of being. Know that your new reality is on its way. It has to be. It's a law of physics. When doubt creeps in, see it for what it is. A program from the old subconscious identity trying to pull you back. Thank it for trying to keep you safe in the familiar, and then lovingly return your focus to your vision. It helps to surround yourself with evidence that this is real. Read the science. Listen to stories of transformation. Understand that people across the world are waking up to this power. You are not just changing your life. You are participating in a global shift in consciousness. You are remembering that you are not a victim of circumstance, but the powerful force that selects the circumstance. Your sustained feeling state is your prayer. Your coherence is your command. You are standing at a precipice between your past and your infinite potential. For too long, you have allowed the memories of yesterday to define the possibilities of tomorrow. You've been trying to solve your problems from the same level of consciousness that created them. It is time to rise above. The core message is this: you change your life not by fighting your current reality, but by becoming a new person who naturally experiences a new reality. The power is not outside of you. It is not in a future event, a person, or a sum of money. The power is, and always has been, within you. It is in your ability to choose your thoughts and cultivate your emotions. It is in your capacity to fall in love with your future so completely that you are no longer emotionally attached to your past. This is your true inheritance as a conscious being. You are a selector, an observer, capable of tuning your consciousness to any reality you can imagine and embody. So, what reality will you choose? Will you continue to broadcast the signal of your past and experience more of the same? Or will you make the courageous decision, right now, to change your signal, to embody the frequency of freedom, love, and abundance, and watch as the quantum field reorganizes itself to reflect your new state of being? The choice is yours. Begin today. Begin now. Take one deep breath and feel the truth of the future you are choosing. That feeling is the beginning of everything.